Oh, getting blocked on Facebook. Yes, leaves me no choice. More than one way to smuck a rat out. So, can't see who's here. It's on YouTube Live. I really just need to be doing this on YouTube, anyways. Um, so, we got a couple million dropped in our lap. I'm actually about to go look at this. And since I'm back on my Ho account, I'll be going live on Facebook for it. Um, this is it's a property that it says it's 24 units, 24,000 square foot, two-story garden apartment across from the schools. Pitched new roof, replaced in 2016. Asphalt parking, resurfaced in 2016. Wooden paint done inside and out 2017. So electric AC, gas heat with individual meters. So pretty good property. I don't know about the water. It doesn't say about the water, but sales condition says it's a distressed sale. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. But the cool thing about it is the price. So right now this property is for sale for 1.35 million, and I don't know. It doesn't say what the like. Don't doesn't say anything about the unit size, but they're 1,000 square foot units. So, anyways, 1.3 million, 1.35 $1 million purchase price, 24,000 square foot. This is the dynamic that I look at more than anything from the jump. So, price per square foot on this one, pull out my calculator. 24,000. So it's $56 a square foot. I always pay attention to this number. The reason why is what is build cost. So if it takes $89, $90 a square foot to build, that's pretty wild. That's pretty intense. Um, if you're buying it for $56 a square foot, there's nobody that can come in and compete with you. They're not going to come in and build something next to you if the market will only support $56 square foot unit. So it says it's a building class is C, but here's the thing about it. It's the only apartments in town. So how could the only apartments in town be a C class dwelling? It's always very interesting to me that they do that. So apartments, $56 a square foot, $1.3 million sales price, 24,000 square foot. Does not say what to make. I'll bet they're 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I'll bet it. Now, what would that rent for? In this town, I'm just going to guess that $600 a month is doable. I don't know for a fact because I haven't gone over there yet, but I am going to go there here in a second. But I'll bet that 24,000 or 24 that $600 a month is a doable deal. I'm still jacked up because I'm blocked on Facebook. Hold on right quick. Go into something. Go into the group right quick. Grab this post. Grab this. Copy link. And post it in another group. This is so funny. Oh man. Deals on deals. So, anyways, I'm gonna underwrite this deal like it's a $600 a month rental. Um, and I give you my email address. So, I'm gonna underwrite this deal like it's gonna collect $600 a month. So we got 24 units. I'm gonna come over here. We're at $56 a square foot. I'm gonna write that in the corner. Okay. $1.3 million sales price. We're buying it for at least $30 a square foot less than what we could build it for. So I feel good about that metric right off the bat. Now I'm going to take the $600 a month, 600 times 24, $14,400 per month. Gross rent. Okay. For those of you that watched, have seen my other YouTube video, I've got a quick and easy uh, way to back into this. So according to my quick and easy way, I should be buying it for about half of this. Okay. Should be buying it for about $685,000. Again, that's gross rents divided by 0.021. All right. And that puts you buying at basically a 16 cap. So depending on if this property is performing or non-performing, and I don't know because it doesn't say if it's performing or non-performing. It says average occupancy is $92 a square foot or 92%. But it also says property stays full when focused management. It looks good on the outside. I mean, everything looks normal. But it also says very motivated seller, low density setting, and only property in a steady town. So, I mean, I'm gonna drive over there and look at it here in a second because I care. But this deal right here, I'll really, if I'm gonna underwrite it harshly, I'll try to get it for that, and that might be our first offer. When we're doing an all cash offer like this, the thing we're going to care about is um, what the debt service coverage ratio is. So gross rents are $14,400 a month. If I take that $14,400 a month and I multiply it, I'm going to do times 0.6. I'm going to take 40% out for expenses. That includes property management. So 14,400 times 0.6 is $8,600 a month. Okay. 8,600 times 12 equals, and we'll put it down here, almost $104,000 in OI. Okay. $103,000 or $104,000 NOI. They got a $1.3 million sales price. Okay. So I'm going to divide that by 0.09. And it looks like at a 9 cap, they're overpriced by 200K. All right. So at a 9 cap, the $1.1 million property. If I take that and not 140, not 140, and divide it by an 8 cap, maybe we get closer. So they're trying to sell this property at like a high 7 cap. If they rent for 200, they might rent for a little higher. 200's being really generous. I mean, 600's being really generous. If they rent for 600 a month per unit, these are all figuring on those numbers. The other thing is when you're doing $600 a month rent, I mean, 40% for expenses is pretty close, but it could actually be higher because $600 a month, the hot water heater in a $600 a month apartment doesn't cost any more than the hot water heater in a $1,200 a month apartment. getting your grass mowed at a $600 a month apartment doesn't cost any more than a $1,200 a month apartment. Water, all that stuff costs the same amount, and you're collecting a lot less rent. In these lower price rents, your expenses can be a lot higher. In your higher price rent, you might get it down to 30%. So that's just something to think about when you're evaluating these. But right now, we're at $104,000 NOI, non-cap. It's worth 1.1 million. They're asking 1.35 million. So my offer based on rents should be around 685,000, and it says that they're very, very motivated on the listing. Now, I've never shopped online. If they think they can get this for here, never gone to the open market like this. I do know where there's 18 or 19 units that we can get for 800,000. I'm actually going to go look at it too. These two would complement each other well if we could get them both. Right here inside of our management, really close. We're the only people that could probably even go buy them. But we got to underwrite this and see where our debt service coverage ratio is going to come in if we take this money down at 8% interest only. So 135, we're at $8,600 a month NOI. 135 times 0.08. Nope. Is $108,000. So it's going to cost us $108,000 in debt servicing a year, and the damn thing's only making $104,000 in after expenses. So obviously that debt service coverage ratio doesn't work. You're losing $4,000 a year. Finding something on the open market might not be doable at 8% interest only. I guess we could go try to get our lender to negotiate him down on his interest rate, but there's really no need, or we're going to have to put some money down. We're going to put some money into it ourselves, and that might not be doable either. So, going to be really interesting how we structure this deal on an interest only deal. This property is obviously getting itself out, but let's see what we'd have to do to get it properly. So, 108,000 would be your debt servicing, interest only. Let's figure where we could buy this property at, what price we could buy it at, and still make money. So we got $8,600 a month, $104,000 divided by times 1.25. So this property, if the NOI was around 130,000, that would work. If I take 104,000 divided by 1.25, let's see if that gets us there. That would mean that our debt servicing's got to be around $83,000 a year to get a 1.25 debt service coverage ratio. Okay. Divide that by 0.08. That means we could buy it for one. Our max offer on this, if we use the bank's debt service coverage ratio, would be $1,040,000 on this particular property. If we're using these numbers, if we're underwriting it at $600 a month per unit, okay. So if we're going to make that offer, if we're going to underwrite it from our debt service coverage ratio, we like a 1.6 or better. I'm going to take the $104,000 NOI, divide it by 1.16. So that gives us a $65,000 debt service coverage ratio. It's going to be 8% interest only. So I'm going to divide that by 0.08. $812,500 will offer at 1.25 debt service coverage ratio. 812,500 max allowable offer at 1.6 debt service coverage ratio. This would be what we would offer if I was going with my formula for mobile home parks that I did in a previous YouTube video. This will be my offer. So there's no reason, no reason whenever you're rolling with cash to not start right here and see if they come to here or here or somewhere in between, because this, there's no way that number works on this particular property. This is the first time I've ever thought about this. Like, this entire video is just basically me thinking through all these scenarios and scribble it up. I do like $56 a square foot. If we buy it for $685,000, so we take 685, divide it by 24,000 square foot, because that's how big the complex is. We'd be buying it around $28 a square foot. If we got it for $812,000, we would be paying $33 a square foot. I like those numbers a lot better. But when I underwrite it from a square footage point of view, it's because I want to know, can somebody come build competition next to me? If it's costing you $80 to $100 a square foot to build, obviously nobody's going to come in and be able to compete with the 56 that you're paying. They damn sure can't compete with the $33 a square foot you'd be paying. But on this particular deal, we're rolling with cash. So offering it $685 and seeing if they land somewhere between here and knowing right then that you can go with it. Now, you're going to have to find deferred maintenance. You're going to have to go out there and see what the deferred maintenance is. So I'll be live from my Ho account here in a second at this apartment complex. It'll take me about 20 minutes to get there. I'll roll out there. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to drive around it and see. And then, see if I can go on the back end of it, look some stuff up, and go from there. But I'm really sad that I'm blocked on Facebook. I'm super sad that I'm blocked on Facebook. So I'll see y'all a little bit later on.